On this episode, we'll be playing Operation F.A.U.S.T, which stands for Fine Art Underground Stolen Treasure.
In this game by Robert Berg, you're going to have to bluff your way past your opponents in order to reclaim the stolen art taken by the Nazis in World War II. If you play smart, you might just get enough to bring you victory. I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit Playback. We've all got our two cards, our hidden cards, that may or may not be what we say they are, and we're going to attempt to get some valuable artworks today. I will take the first turn. Thank you, Vanna. I am going to declare, and you can...
Oh, you declare.
I do declare. You can challenge me or not. It's up to you. I have two French resistance cards in my hand, and by the laws of the rules of the game, I get to take 2 intel for every one of those cards I hold, which means I'm going to take 4 right now. No one? No one ever thinks I'm telling the truth? That's because I am.
You gonna challenge? Is that a yes or no?
He's good. He's good.
Alright. Well, I am the art dealer. So, I only take 3.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to call BS on that.
Oh!
So, I get half your intel.
Dag,
So-
yo.
I'm pretty glad someone else did that.
I'm also going to use the art dealer, which is why I called BS on you.
Yeah, I'm going to guess you're telling the truth because of that.
Right, Sam.
And your turn.
I have 2 French resistance cards.
Oh, interesting. Copycat over here. That's yeah.
He has to do the hand wave. That's
Okay.
very important.
I'm actually a wizard.
Makes sense.
I am going to say, I'm not tabling. I'm using the hand ability of the spy. So I get to look at 2 pieces of art.
Anything good?
Oh my god, there's Mario here. And we have your drawings here, Finland.
Oh,
It's worth a lot.
wow.
A whole $2.
Pretty sorry I asked. Interesting that he went for like these and these. Usually I would do like a roast because I would forget
I was
which
thinking
ones
that,
looked
but I was
at.
like, you know what? No, I'm gonna be weird.
Alright, I'm going to table the ugly French resistance dude and
He is ugly.
pick up...
2.
Oh my god, he is.
Alright, let's not pick on the guy. Come on. Now, do you still have 2 French resistances? I guess he does.
Alright.
Oh, so he's got a lot of money over there now.
Nah, it's all in ones.
It means less. If you only have singles, it's nothing. No, I'm going to... I'll use these hand ability of the spy as well. I'm going to look at the other 2 cards. You didn't look at.
Oh, damn. We got a real badass over here.
That's right.
What is art, really, though, when you get down to
10 to actually buy a piece of art.
Wow.
Oh.
The question is which one? I guess I'll go with this one.
He made it seem like he was really struggling.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what
I
he
knew
was
exactly what I'm doing. I'm really awesome that way.
doing. Now I don't believe you will get Quit messing with me.
I am going to use the double agent, right? Yes, and steal you.
Anyone else want to challenge him?
I can't. I literally cannot.
I'm so indecisive. Just go.
I'm going to buy 1 art.
I'm going to use the hand ability of the art dealer and take 3 intel that was just stolen from me. Again. We'll see if I lose it again in one turn.
I am the double agent. But I'm taking from the guy who said he's going to steal from me.
Oh.
Alright, I'm the double agent.
I'll challenge you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you
You
don't
were
have the
lying?
double agent.
Yeah, I'm not.
Man! Should've gone with my gut.
You were right the whole time. He was right the whole time.
Well, I was actually wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong. He was wrong.
Your turn.
I am tabling my spy. I mean, to get a discount on a piece of art. So the three of us each have an art card now.
Right.
You don't.
Well, I won last time, so I really don't mind. You guys can have this one.
Okay, that's generous of you.
All right.
Okay, I'll take 3 intel from the pool and also ignore the double agent and the art dealer.
Wait, what?
He's saying he's allies.
Yes, yeah. Important, vital information.
Is anyone going to challenge him?
What is he gaining from bluffing allies as opposed to bluffing art dealer?
If he's lying, if he has allies, you force him to discard it because it's a very good
Well,
card.
right, but why? How does that help him to say it?
If he's bluffing, he has to discard it. There's no
I know.
I don't see why. I'm confused.
I'm
where you're
saying, if I'm Greg,
He's asking what reason I have to lie.
if I
Right.
said, "Oh, I want
But
three,"
no, it's not even about. You actually hope he's telling the truth, because you make him discard allies, because that's a very strong card. There's a reason why. there's
True,
only
but
two
if you
there.
really, I guess I see what you're saying, but I don't want to. Well,
You don't lose one. That's why for you have the best advantage.
All right, I'm going to challenge you.
to force you to discard it, because you have to reveal it if you do have it.
Challenge you. Let's see.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I do.
So you get 1 star, you get the 3, but you lose the ally card.
Okay.
So
Okay, so you do lose something for doing
yes, but
There is
he
some
was only
justice in the
yes,
universe.
but he had the perfect, just barely the minimum.
Yes, I had little to lose, which is the only reason I did it. Otherwise, I don't like to lose anything.
Oh,
He art dealered.
yeah.
Okay. I don't believe anything you say.
Yeah, me
Challenge
neither.
it then.
No thanks.
Challenge
I'm
it.
good. No, I'm good.
Challenge it.
I'm good.
So before we start, we should actually mention this copy we used is actually a prototype we got from Rob Burke, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and so this is not going to be the final components.
Though it looks really nice already.
If you, other than the box, which is obviously in
And the
the
instruction
early
manual,
stages,
yeah.
instruction manual. If
Most
you
of it.
When we show this to people, they don't think, "Oh, what is wrong with this?" It
Right.
looks like it should be the completed game, which
Right.
is cool. And it started out as a Kickstarter game, which I actually backed, and
Right.
I think we even talked about it on the show already.
I'm almost certain.
Yeah.
We should mention that he's made Rob Burke's made many games before, other 2 of Kickstarters. One of them I backed, the other one I actually just bought in advance, Battle for Souls and Draco Magi right here. And he has a pattern, which is continued through, at least these 3 I haven't played the one, at least I think there's one he made before, where he really does the artwork and theme just tie together so well.
Yeah.
In this game, you have, like, if you look at the forgery cards actually look like forged paintings. All the pictures are like the black and white. It actually looks like reports and stuff.
And it's, if you didn't notice, probably did. It's all real artwork that you
Right.
acquired during the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool, and I know he was saying to us when we talked to him about how a lot of people weren't interested in the themes like World War II. I guess to some people, it's kind of turns
I
them
think
off.
some of this wasn't as colorful as they were hoping.
Right.
Because his other games.
It's a little,
But
it's a little drab. But
For us, it's perfect. I think it's
the idea, the concept of like recovering art, I think is so cool from World War
Right.
II. It's I don't know, that
well,
appeals to us.
1, the idea it sounds awesome. 2, seeing all the paintings is awesome. 3, a bluffing game. We haven't even gotten to the mechanics.
Right.
It works really well. He worked really hard to try to make this a non-player elimination game. Like,
Right.
In terms of bluffing game, the first thing that comes to mind is coup.
Well, I think that's definitely a good starting point. If you want an idea of how this game plays, Coup is where you would go.
However, unlike coup, you can't get eliminated, which is nice.
Right, everybody's in till the end. Yeah, definitely changes the dynamic of it a lot. And there's also, of course, a lot more, very different kind of roles, and the
Right.
feels there a lot different.
What's really cool also is in this game, you might challenge someone not because you think they're lying, but because the card is strong.
Right.
Which is really cool because depending on how many points you have, like there'll be a point maybe you only have, because you only buff if you have 2 stars, you may be like, I'm only going to lose
You
1.
can only challenge someone if
Right.
you have at least 2.
But if you have a very little amount, you're like, I'm not going to lose much from challenging, so I will challenge you on that.
Right.
So there is a good mechanic in there for someone who's behind.
No, yeah, it's very, because
In
of
terms of
that,
points.
you're right, the catch up is very good. You never, even if you're like, you feel like you're behind, you get some advantages from that.
Right.
Also, and people are less likely to pick on
there,
you.
There are sometimes I'm just like, I can't challenge anyone now.
And I do, this kind of goes for all bluffing games, but it's interesting in our group, I think, just to see a lot of times the best strategy sometimes is just to tell the truth always, which is sometimes a bit of a disappointment. But I can only blame myself because I'm too scared.
I
to
was
bluff.
actually before this particular game thinking about how different ways I was going to bluff and actually lie.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, I got like a great hand right off the bat. It would hurt me to lie. My hand was so good.
You also have everyone has right in front of them, the distribution numbers.
So you can know, like, all right, for example, if I'm holding these two allies by some miracle and someone claims allies, you know they're lying because there's only 2 in the deck.
Right. Yeah. Or like the one turn we had.
What's cool? The discard pile is face down, so maybe you think someone did that, but maybe they didn't. So you may actually screw up, or someone like.
There's a lot of mind games, and there's a lot of even if someone seems to be ahead, like they have a bunch of art cards. There's a bunch of ways you can steal from them or take from them, or they might have a forgery that they can't use. So it's definitely like you said, a lot of ways to catch up. The balance is nice. No one ever feels like I'm hopeless. There's nothing I can do.
All right. I'm going to use my double agent to take 3 from Greg. Is anyone going to challenge me?
No, because
I want you to do it.
Okay, I'll let this fly this one time.
Oh.
Well, because he would have lost a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's one of the reasons why I challenged him.
I'm just art dealing.
You and me, we think a lot alike.
Challenge it, I dare you.
I am once again going to table a spy.
What?
That's right.
Or he's buying more art.
To get another discount on art, so I spend all the money I currently have, and But now this time I don't know anything about these, so it's a bit more of a game. In fact,
Remember, you could get that as well.
I'm gonna take from the top of this pile.
I am actually going to do the exact same thing.
Oh well.
So I pay 7, and I too will take from the top.
Oh.
I will, in secret, look at 2 art cards.
As a spy?
Yes. Yes.
No, you're just doing that outside.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I am going to actually use my double agent ability to take 3 from. How much do you each have? I'm going to take 3 from you.
Are you going to challenge him?
Uh-oh.
Do it.
Yeah, why not?
You're going to challenge it?
Yeah.
Booyah!
So I get first half your intel, then I use his ability and take 3.
I am buying
Oh,
art.
the old-fashioned way.
And yeah, I don't have any spy cards. I need 2 of these.
Me either.
And just to be cool, like you guys, I'm gonna take one off the top.
That's a cool way to do it. I'm gonna do something a little different, exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Excited.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 3 for a forged document card.
Ooh.
Not that I have one or anything, but for future insurance.
All right.
Your turn.
He seems trustworthy.
Yeah.
I am going to table a double agent to look at someone's card.
Now hold on a minute. So you're saying you had another double agent now?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm deciding I get to look at someone's art, and if it's degenerate, I get it. I will look at Greg's.
Okay.
Nope. So nothing happens.
I am going to table an allies, and you can give me a forgery.
Oh, you look at all of his art cards and takes 1 forgery from them.
Help. I'm gonna table an allies card. I'm gonna look at your cards.
You guys 2, so you can chat.
Challenge. Oh,
Oh.
it's discarded now. Here you
Oh,
It
go.
was anyway.
Yeah, but I was like, I actually thought you were bluffing.
Nope. I really had the.
So you want the forgery back?
Please. All right. Happy we both wasted 2 turns.
I'm going to use the art dealer
I jumped. Sorry.
to take 3.
I'm going to also art dealer to take 3.
I'm going to art dealer to take 3.
You've had like 9 art dealers,
No,
and then everybody has one?
well, we just reshuffled.
Yeah, but he didn't pick anything up. You've had one for the longest time, so have I.
And I know, and I did. Yeah, no.
It's like we are the
There are
one.
4 art dealers in the game. So according
He
to
had
what we're
2.
saying, each of us has
No,
one.
Yeah, I just had 2 because I just got one. Yeah, so you just had.
I'm 100% sure one of us is lying.
All right,
Screw it.
It's probably
you're
right.
challenging him.
I'm challenging you. You're art dealer.
I don't have an art dealer.
Discard that crap and give
Well,
me half your bones.
you don't have
What
to-
did he discard it? No.
No, because he didn't choose to reveal it.
Oh, because
He's lying.
So
Yeah.
at least we know he's not an art dealer.
Yes.
That's true. Well, that's
Technically,
out
none
the
of
way.
us are art dealers because an art dealer is a card within the game.
Thanks.
I'm gonna spend 10 to buy this piece of artwork, which wins me the game.
What? No!
Mona Lisa, baby.
Mona Lisa's 500,000.
Mhm.
You also have Saint Justa and Saint Rufina,
Mhm.
and Swamp Legend. That's a great name.
By the way,
I was gonna
so
buy that
totaling
one.
$1 million.
I think one of the things I enjoyed in our video was it didn't happen this time, but it was something I even thought about. Is that there's cards that you like just sort of switch up each other's artwork and you just flip the table. It's not even like whether it's good or bad. You just throw chaos everywhere.
Yeah, like what? Like, give an example.
Well, it wasn't in this game, but
Okay.
before you were playing a match where you decided to switch someone's artwork with one of your own, and you gave them a piece called that was degenerate. And then you played another card which let you steal someone's card if they had a degenerate piece of artwork. So you're just like, switch and I'll take it back.
Yeah, that was like the best combo to have.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with that. And then in this game, there was where using the allies, Danny took a card for me, and then I used allies and took it
the
right
card
back.
back.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff like that. Another thing we didn't mention yet that I really like as a neat, unique thing is that the cards have different abilities depending on whether you keep it in your hand or
Right.
put it on the table and discard it.
And what's really cool about that, though, is let's say I had my hand and I was lying, and I said I'm using the double agent from my hand on the table. I can choose not to reveal it if I'm challenged, so I can still have that card.
Right.
So that may be very advantageous to you, depending on what the situation is, and you're still holding on to the card.
There's a lot of options. It's never just I can do these 2 things. I mean, really, your options are almost limitless because you have so much available there. And unlike We Love Coup, and I'm sure we'll get to that at some point.
Yeah.
But in that game, as things whittle down, there's less and less you can do because more and more information is available.
Right.
In this game, that's not the case. Really, at any time, you could bluff your way out of it.
Well, not only that, the deck gets reshuffled, or people buy a new piece of art, information gets reset constantly.
Yeah.
So even if I'm spy, like we actually did it early on in the game, we both spy 2 different pieces of artwork, so we're like, okay, we each know 50%. That, people bought, so then that went completely.
Yeah.
Everything we knew was just gone.
So it's always constantly changing.
Right.
So yeah, we really liked it, and I'm excited to see the final version. As far as I know, we playing with the final rules. I don't know if there's going to be any tweaks or
Right.
anything. It's possible.
There are always small things that could make a huge difference.
But do you have any final specific thoughts or?
The only thing I think of is he's hit it out of the park with me for each one of his games so far. I got Battle for Souls first, and we played that. We thought that was one of the greatest things, which we will do a video hopefully for that and his other one, Draco Magi, later. Draco Magi, we need to play that more to really definitely say anything. But for that game, once again, the artwork is amazing and it's really awesome. And
we're big fans.
yes, and he is just I've been excited for each game. And I just love it because with Faust is just like I'm like, oh, he came in a new game. You're like, yeah, I backed it.
Yeah, it's funny because that game is totally this game is definitely like my style of game, and both of us. But
remember, he's the art history major.
that's true as well. And so this actually is not out yet. It will be, I think, later, like during the summer.
Right.
It'll be coming out, at least for Kickstarter, I assume for retail as well.
Hopefully, we'll be carrying it as soon as possible.
Right, soon after.
So you can, depending on when you watch this, you can actually pick it up.
Right, depending on when you're watching this, definitely keep an eye out, look it up, see if it's come out yet. And we definitely recommend it if you're a fan of games like Coup or anything with bluffing,
Right, no.
resistance.
I actually played this, another thing we should mention, I played this on Thanksgiving with my uncle and my brother and just the three of us. And it was a lot of fun. And not only that, what happened is we started playing and then we just sort of stopped for like 10 minutes because my uncle's just like, in World War II, like he just went off.
Isn't that why he really wanted to play us? Because of the World War II?
Yeah, what actually happened is I brought some games and I happened to have this in my bag. Like didn't think anyone would want to play this. He's like, what games do you have? I have this. He's like, anything World War II? I'm like, well, I have this. He's like, we're doing that.
Actually, it's also cool because pretty much every World War II themed game is about battling.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that theme with a different mechanic.
It's the movie. Wasn't there a movie about the people who
the Monuments Men?
Yeah, that didn't turn out so well.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Not it
got mixed.
Right,
I'd
but
see it.
this is where you go if you feel if you were disappointed about that movie.
This isn't a movie review show,
right? Check this out. This may raise your spirits.
Absolutely, and anyone out there, if you have a chance to play the game at some point, we'd love to hear what you think about it. Or if you're a backer, or just if you would like to suggest a game for a future episode of Playback, we'd love to hear it.
Absolutely.
You can leave a comment here on this video or send us an email to our email address, rollforcrit@gmail.com.
Of course, you can contact them many other ways, Twitter, or even visit our own site, rollforcrit.com.
Yes, that would be awesome. We have lots of games that we sell.
Hopefully his other game soon.
This one very soon, I'm sure, and lots of other great videos, news updates, and awesome stuff. We try to maintain it and keep it good for y'all.
But for now, I think we'll have to say adieu.
I think we will. Oh, I'm Southern and you're French now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I assume that a large portion of that actually takes place in France.
Yeah, or the south of France, even.
That's true. I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this has been Roll for Crit Playback. This week we're playing Operation.
Hopefully you'll be able to gain enough to bring you victory. We'll see how that goes. I'm Will Keeler.
Jonathan Estes, and we're just gonna do it one more time.
Yeah, I want to give me a minute to think.
On this episode, we're playing Operation F.A.U.S.T. Fine Art. I can say what it stands for. Sorry, which stands for Fine Art Underground Stolen Treasure.
I'm sorry. Can we restart that? I was late with the
Go ahead.
In this game, you are going to have to play against other players, bluffing your way in order to reclaim the art stolen from the Nazis in World War II. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, hopefully you get enough money
Yeah.
to win the game. Sorry. It was bad. I wanted to...
This game by Robert... I was going to say
Good idea,
Robert.
though.
Yeah. In this game by Robert Burke, you're going to have to bluff your way around your... Hopefully, you'll get enough value to bring you the lead and gain victory.
Sorry, I thought you were say your name. Do you want to say your name?
Yeah, I'll say my name.
Okay.
I was just so much I forgot the name.
Woo! I know.
Right.
On this episode, we'll be...
Come on, guys.
Why is this always the hardest part? I don't understand. Yeah.